Right now I'm going to fire up the topo mapping on the Garmin Montana 600 series. Let's start by clicking the map and taking a look at the world base map in the unit. This is the base map that comes in the 3 units, but what you'll find is on the 650T units it'll also have 100k topo preloaded in the unit. So this is how you'll see the map detail on the Montana 600 and 650 units without any extra mapping, and the 650T units will have contour lines of 100k topo. So you can see the shading it uses to show the mountains around Las Vegas, the north part of Las Vegas here. What I want to do is show you how that will look with 100k and 24k topo. Let's turn it on. There we go, enable, go back. Okay, let's go back to where we started. And there we have it. You can see all this rich black color around here. That's all the 24k topo. You can see up here where the colors are but without the black blobs. That's the 100k topo. And then you can see all this almost grayscale edging around the outside. That is the base map that comes in the unit. Okay, so let's start zooming in. And what I want to show you is in between where it says 4400, that's the difference between 100k topo on the top and 24k topo on the bottom. So let's start zooming in on that area and take a look at the contour lines show up differently. There's 100, there's 24k. You can see the real thick black topo lines. The reason that's so thick and black is because there's so many lines there and so much detail that it's just coming out as one black blob. Whereas up here you can see the 100k topo is just starting to open up because there are less lines showing a contour area. Again, you can see the black lines and black blob and the 100k is opening up a bit more. Let's just keep zooming in again. There, the 24k topo just turned from black to red. And what that is because it's going to its next level of contour line detail. So let's keep going in. There it goes again. Now you really start seeing the difference between the two topos. Thick amount of topographic line here on the 24, and the 100's already starting to open right up. Let's keep going in. Going in. There we go, take a look at that. So you've got 100k topo at the top, 24 at the bottom, and you can see how much detail you have on the 24k. Now what you can do with this unit is I can just click right here on this peak, and I can see the elevation I'm in at that point where that point is touching. So it's touching the contour line. So I can either click this detail button and it'll tell me information about the area I'm in, or I can just click right on the contour line information and it'll tell me the details about that. So that's how you can use this point. One other thing I didn't show you here is I can hit go and that'll auto route me from my current location right to that peak of that mountain. It'll take roads and trails if it has to, and then once it gets to the end of any roads or trails, it'll beeline straight to that point, straight up the side of the mountain. And I can also mark that point as a waypoint. But that's the great difference between 100 and 24k topo shown on the Garmin Montana. The other thing to note is the clarity of the mapping on this unit. The color screen is really showing these rich colors of the topo mapping. Plus with this large 4-inch screen, the contour lines are easy to see with more than enough room for all the detail. So you hit back and that puts me back to where I started rather than all that zooming I did. So there you have it. That's looking at topographic mapping on the Garmin Montana 600 series.